Most of what people think of when they think of religion is a list of what's. What to do, what not to do. This is really unfortunate. The purpose of the what's is to inform our behavior. But the thing is, there's an awful lot that we have to work on before we even need the explicit idea of God. Now, what do I mean by that? All people all over the world, whether they believe in or have heard of God or not, they have a conscience. They have even if they can't explain it with this kind of clarity, they have a model of an ideal person in their head. And this starts to form from the very beginning of life, very early on. And even very young kids, they have this perception of what's right and what's wrong and what would be best, and everything less than that. How a person interacts with that model is not determined by a question of what. It's determined by the question of why. The what is already sorted out. All of us are designed in a way where the what already has an answer. Now, that answer is not perfect. It's not complete in the breadth of life that it covers, and it's not complete in the depth of accuracy that's possible, but there's something in that slot already. It's not something you have to explicitly search after to have a starting point. The odd thing about it is that the way that you progress and get something better in place of your current model is by living up to what you already know. That's not a question of what, that's a question of why. If you ask me, the most valuable part of an explicit belief in God is the answer to the question why. That belief will also give you better answers to what. However, your ability to find those depends on how adequately you live what you already know. And so everything just keeps coming back to why. So how does real Christianity answer the question of why? Well, as you get to know Jesus, you will find that no matter how you phrase the question of why, there is an answer, and that answer, it strengthens you to do the what. It's been said that if you have a powerful enough why, you can do any what. And that is true. So, as you seek God, or if you're not there yet and you're just trying to be a good person, and you haven't figured out that those two are the same, it doesn't really matter. What matters is think about why. If you search for the why that justifies the what that you already know, you will draw closer to God. You will learn a lot more about Him. And whatever you find, no matter how explicitly it seems connected to God or not, it's going to take you closer to everything you've ever wanted. Everything that's good, true, and beautiful. It all starts with better whys.